Hi everyone, welcome back to another Marvel review. As you know, I take a break from my regularly scheduled content to give you my reviews of the MCU. Okay? So this is the MCU review. And today we are reviewing Ironheart. Ironheart. Um, Ironheart is a fictional character from Marvel, for those that do not know, but I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you know who Ironheart is. But her show just dropped on Disney Plus yesterday. There's 6 episodes total, but they only dropped 3. And then they're going to drop the next 3 on July 1st, I believe. So I'm here to review the first 3 episodes. And then I'm going to review the next 3 when they drop later on next month. Or at the beginning of next month. So before I review, I am giving my opinion on it. But also I'm going to include like how it applies to me, because this is like a spiritual channel. So I'm going to like relate how it's relating to me in my life and maybe the collective as well. So definitely go check it out. But also I want to clarify that this is not a what is it called? When you go, like, I'm not, a lot of channels do it, where they go look at the Easter eggs of the episode, or they, not debunk, but where they go into details, like in each scene about the show. So this is not that, okay? So I'm not, like, talking about the insides and the outs of the episodes and the Easter eggs and anything you missed or whatever. There's great channels on YouTube that does that. So go ahead and go watch those. I know Screen Crush with Ryan Aries and Canadian Lad. There's a lot of channels that not review, but they, like, I forgot the word, man. When they look at the different, they, like, I don't know, they go more in depth on the episodes. I'm just going to give my review on the series so far, okay? And here we go. Without further ado, I'll wait to the 3-minute mark because we're at like a few seconds in, a few seconds away. So, without further ado, this is my review of Ironheart so far. First 3 episodes. I like it so far, honestly. Okay, so, I don't know much about Riri Williams besides the fact that she's very smart. She re-engineered the Iron Man suit, Tony Stark's Iron Man suit. She reverse engineered it. And I know that she was in Wakanda Forever. So the actress that plays Riri Williams, she's been in the MCU already. So this is not her debut, but this is her show's debut. Now, we've seen her before, and she basically made her suit in Wakanda Forever. But she wasn't allowed to keep the suit. So, like, she had a suit that she made at MIT, which is the college she went to, and that got, demolished. Then she made another one, but then she couldn't keep it. So this is like our 3rd suit we've seen of her. And, like, to me, I'm gonna get tired of watching her build this suit. Like, I can't wait for her to get her suit and then go from there. But it just seems like every time we see her, all she's doing is just building this suit. It's like she just keep reverse engineering the suit. She just keep on engineering this suit. Like, I'm getting over it, But I do like the series so far. I like the fact that it doesn't feel like an MCU, but it doesn't seem like a show either. Like, it doesn't seem like a MCU movie. The it doesn't like it feels like a movie, but it doesn't feel like a movie. Like, cause I watch all 3 episodes at once, like in consecutive order, like no time between, no rest in between, no breaks in between, whatever. But the show, it feels like a movie when you're watching it, but it doesn't seem like too gimmicky. You know, like I forgot I'm watching a show. And I do like that aspect of it. I like the characters of it. We're going to shout out Shea Coulee, you know, just right now. For those of you that watch Drag Race, who are into Drag Race, Shea Coulee is the first drag queen to be featured in the MCU productions. So let's go ahead and give those flowers out, okay? So shout out to you, Shea. Amazing job. Not just Shay, but just the cast in general so far. I really do like the diverse cast. And when I say diverse, not just aesthetically pleasing, but it's a variety of cast members. You know, like we know that Ironheart, the show's going to be about Ironheart, of course. And we know that the Hood is going to be in there too, or the Hood is in there, another MCU character. So we know those two are going to be in there, and they could have just made it about those two, you know, kind of like Daredevil. Okay, now I did not do a review on Daredevil. If you want me to do a review on Daredevil, I will. But it's been out, so you can just go watch that yourself. But I feel like the entire Daredevil series is just about Daredevil and Kingpin, you know, and there's other characters sprinkled in there, but it's mainly just about them two. Now, granted, the show is called Ironheart, so yeah, we know it's about her. It's focusing on her, but we still see other characters. I like what they're doing with her friend, except, only thing I don't like, spoiler alert, again, I mean, spoilers, if anyone haven't seen it already. The one thing I will say, her reaction to the friend, because the friend was killed, the real friend. But then she created an AI that, like, resembled or taken the appearance of the friend. And it's hard for her to deal with at times because this is a friend she lost and she's like still grieving. And you know, everyone's grieving process is different, so I can't necessarily say how I feel about that, but like I look forward to a time where she can integrate her feelings about her friend and the AI and not get choked up about it, because right now it's like holding her back at times, I feel like. So I'm really excited for that time, you know. Other than that, though, I do like the character of the friend, and I like the actress who's playing the friend. I like just the character in general, Natalie. So that's cool. I just can't wait for her to get her suit, and when she's done prototyping and she's like legitly, you know, has her suit, and then she's an established hero. Cause this still reminds you of like a coming of age story, but then like we've seen this before, you know, like we've seen Iron Man, so we already know we know she's gonna get a suit. You know, it's just like we're just constantly just seeing her work on her suit, you know, and it's just I can't wait to finally get to the point where she is Ironheart, you know. Back to Shea Coulee, who mentioned she's from them. They're from Madripoor, which we all know is a fictional place in MCU. But we didn't get to see a lot of Madripoor. We hear about it. But I would love to see more of Madripoor, even if it's Shea Coulee there or not, you know, because a lot of stuff happens there, you know, and there's a lot of references there. So I would love to see some more MCU debut stuff there. That would be dope. I don't know. Other than that, there's action. There could be more action, but you know what? I'm not even complaining about it because like the storyline is great. I like it so far. The spiritual aspects, I love that because they're incorporating like, I want to say African spirituality, but African American spirituality. It's there. Like for example, some of the characters were mentioning using crystals. And the different crystals that represent different properties or different things. But just the mention of crystals is just showing acknowledgement to the spiritual world, especially in the Black community. I love the fact that Cree, who is a phenomenal actress. She's been a voice actress for many shows and movies, including Susie Carmichael. And she was recently inside of Abbott Elementary. She played the librarian, but she's in there as a small cameo. And that one guy, that one comedian's in there, and I wish they would have showed him more. I forgot his name. But he's a stand-up comedian. He does a lot of stuff for Comedy Central. I forgot his name. I don't have to look his name up. Before the next 4 episodes, I'm going to have to research some more. But I liked him as an actor. I wish we would have seen more of him. But I understand why we didn't. You know, because he's a known actor. Not saying that's why we didn't see more of him, but I'm just saying it makes sense. But it was nice seeing him though, you know, bringing a little bit of comic relief, but he could have been more comedic. We could have seen more of him. That would have been dope. Other than that, I'm really looking forward to the next 3 episodes, which drops next week, so it's not even that long. I can just binge watch. I wish it was more than 6 episodes though, especially how these first 3 episodes are going. I really would love if it was a little longer. Definitely. I definitely gonna say check it out for sure. If you have not seen it already, go check it out. It was a good show. So far, it's a good show. It's been a lot of science in this show. But there has not been much magic besides the hood, but reference to magic. You know, there's rumors that Mephisto is going to be mentioned, or not just mentioned, but he's going to make his debut in this show as well. So we're going to see that. But yeah, it's so far pretty good. I'm excited to see it, the next 3 episodes, and to see what it has in store. All right. So if you have any comments, questions, please comment a question down below, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all on the next video. I will be doing another review of the next 3 episodes when they air, so stay tuned. And we also know that Fantastic Four is coming out this at the end of next month. So I'll definitely be reviewing that. I'm going to go to the theaters to go see that. So, yeah, we have some things to look forward to in the MCU. And I'm really excited. But as it relates to me, okay, you know, the twin flame journey, the blue twin flame, it's your connection, as we all know. We all consist of masculine and feminine energy. Masculine energy is the thought, the idea. So we have a thought and idea, that's an example of your masculine energy. When you execute that thought or idea, that's an example of your feminine energy. So everything that's on the 3-dimensional plane was created. So it's all embodies feminine energy, okay? And unlike a regular twin flame where people are looking for a connection in another being or another person, the blue twin flame specializes in you having a connection with your feminine energy and your masculine energy, your thoughts, and you're having a connection with the feminine energy, creation, in different ways. So like it's that connection that makes this special. That makes the blue twin flame connection so special. And with that being said, a lot of times, you get shows or movies. It's just the universe speaks to you. Your universe is your feminine energy. We like to think that your body is just what you see. Like, as in, like, when you look in the mirror, your body is just your body. But what if your body was the entire physical, like, what you see physically, like what's in your area, kind of like if you're watching this and you're a Marvel fan, is his name Manifold, the Australian, and how he communicates with the universe? It's just like that. Like, we all have the opportunity to create, or at least have a connection with the universe like that. But your universe doesn't limit you just to your body. It's your universe, what you see. And your universe speaks to you in different ways. And part of that ways the universe speaks to me is through Marvel movies. And it just reflects what I'm going through in life. And right now, it's the engineering part. Like Riri reverse engineers something. And something that's sticking out to me is a quote that she said, when sometimes you have to take something apart to figure out how it works or what it is, and sometimes you have to do that to yourself, and Riri's doing that as well. She knows that she can re-engineer a suit, but she also knows that she's smart, and being an MIT student that got sent home or going back home, she's breaking herself down to build herself back up, to become the person that we know she's going to become. But in order to get there, she had to break herself down first. So that's kind of what I'm doing, and a lot of us that's on this journey of life, we're breaking ourselves down in order to build ourselves back up. We're reverse engineering ourselves, getting to know what we are doing, who we are doing, like just getting to know ourselves better, and so I relate to her there. And there's also things that, like, getting back on into YouTube and posting videos, and my blue twin flame journey. I plan on putting more videos out about that, because I know I did take a break when it comes to that. Sorry. When it comes to that. So I definitely will be posting more videos about that. It's been a couple months since my last Blue Twin Flame video. So I will be posting more about that, okay? Other than that, it's been hot. Welcome to summer. Summer's here, you guys. Okay? But yeah. I think that's it. We're going to end it there. All right. Before I go, let's just give thanks to E, all the above. You can fill A to D whatever you want. Okay. Also, all day long we breathe unconsciously for ourselves. So let's just take a moment to breathe for someone else. Whether they're here with us, whether they're not here with us. Whether they're thinking about you, whether they're not thinking about you. Whether they're a friend or an enemy. Okay. So on the count of 3, we're going to inhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you so much. I love you. I love me. I love us. I love we. And I will talk to you guys in another episode. Bye. P.S. I'm just going to stall because I want this to be 20 minutes. So. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if I haven't said that already. Even though I know I did. But again, I'm trying to stall for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.